My friends, it's a three-dog night in Mr. Cellophane. Mr. Cellophane. Oh, my goodness gracious. Mr. Cellophane Land, how is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. I got myself a new chair. It's a lot more comfortable than my old one. And I think I'm going to fidget less. At least that's the plan. How is everybody doing? I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic Tuesday. Sorry for the late start. The unannounced late start, to be fair. But it's one of those situations where I had just too many things to do in one day. First off, I was back in the office today, so I did not have the advantage of taking care of my FM and my YouTube business during working hours because I did not have my computer or access to FM. That being said, we have a huge transfer window that starts tomorrow on the YouTube channel, which I still need to edit, so we're probably only going to be here till around midnight tonight because there's still work to be done. The life of a content creator with a full-time job, a stream, and daily Football Manager content on YouTube just never ends. Thank you all for joining me here tonight, though. We are starting off with some excellent news. We are in third place. We have been in third place, but it's a very tight race between us and Dinamo and Rijeka. Rijeka is at the top of the table, 2 points ahead of us, but Osijek just did us a massive solid, and they beat them 2-0. A pair of goals from Blažević doing the job. So even though we are still 2 points behind, we now have a game in hand with Slaven Blupo coming up in, well, pretty much now. We do still have about a week left in the transfer window, so we are still going to be searching through the players that are being recommended to us to see if there's anybody else that we may be interested in adding to our squad. I am going to remove Jorge Lor from my short list because, well, he signed for somebody else, and we're still upset. Meanwhile, Stipe Galish, we do want to keep trying to get. However, because we reneged on our deal with Rijeka, because we reneged on that deal, because we tried to offer him basically 2.5 times what his release clause is. Our board said no way, and you kind of have to do what the board tell you to do. Sometimes. I'm a firm believer in not listening to the board and just trying to keep them happy enough. It doesn't always work that way. Juan Carlos is suspended for this one. So we're going to have Expecto Patronum start on that right side, I think. Zapata has been doing quite the nice job on the left, even though William Meath is probably our best player in that position. You got to go with the hand that you got to go with. Let's get Lobo in the more attacking position. We'll try Meath kind of as that Carolero. Meath is really our best player across any of those positions. And also, let's see what Erwan Barto can do. Barto, we just brought in that last transfer window. He's 19 years old. He's Belgian. He's a U21 international. He scored 11 goals in 9 Belgian caps. I did mean to assign faces to the new guys. Sadly, I just didn't get around to it. Everybody else is going to remain the same. It's going to be Blaž Bera in goal with Guinoni, Garcete, and DE as our back three. Although, did I want to get Bernard Grimm back in there? I think I do. I think Grimm is going to be our... Actually, I think Grimm is probably our best Carolero. So let's get Umberto Didenko. We're going to leave him in there. Zapata, Meath, Lobo, and Expecto Patronum are going to be the midfield with Tavana and Barto getting the start as our strikers. I think that is a very good lineup for us in my humble opinion. Let's see how they do once we actually get into the match, though. That really is the key. If we can do well in the match, then everything is justified. We have been on a very nice run. I'm very excited about the team that we are now putting together. I do wish that we had gotten that one other center back, however. He ended up signing elsewhere. If you recall, we did end the last stream on a draw with Dinamo. We did rescue that in the very, very late stages of that match. Slaven Belupo in control of the ball. They are in the white. We are wearing the blue with the white stripes. Burgess in control in his own end, playing it to Horvat. I think this is going to be like a nothing burger highlight. One of those, early in the game highlights that always starts off, plays the first 30, 45 seconds before just fading to this. Early opportunity, though. Barteau on the corner. Looking to send it in near post. He's got Garcete in, and Garcete, 6'7", baby. That's not the right goal sounder. There we go. I will, at some point, get my crap together. But Hajduk with a 1-0 victory. Ooh, I wonder if the big flash of lightning just came through on stream, as well as that nice rumble of thunder. I do love myself a good summer thunderstorm. Set piece, William Meath. Oh, almost tucked it in, but Signone able to get over and make the save. So far, so good, though. All of the early opportunities are going our way as the ball headed forward harmlessly. Blaj Berra will just pick that up before getting it started. Finding Grimm, up to Didadenko. Nice switch of play over to Zapata. Drop back for Grimm. Zapata once again with it. Pushing it forward. Great ball ahead for Tavana. I like this ball movement. Zapata moving it to the inside. Looking for that top corner. And unfortunately, he's going to miss that one wide. Slaven Belupo looking to do something with it. Expecto Patronum. Good tackle, but the ball comes free to Lazaya. Two men on him, still able to get it clear to Keanu Haim. Burgess to Mayo. Flipping it up to Ndiaye. Yeah, we do cede that position a little bit by having that libero on the left side. Grimm in a bit more of a forward position, but a nice save by Blaj Berra will knock it behind. But Keanu Haim, I think will make the, take the corner and send it across. Zuzilia, though, finding the back of the net. How Berra was unable to make that save, I do not know. Also, 1, 2, 3 defenders in the general area. None of them able to find the player on the back post. And Slaven Belupo able to tie it up at 1. Meath with the free kick from a very similar position to the last one. Signone does get a touch on this one as well. However, he doesn't hang on to it, so there will be deflected out for a corner. Zapata descended in from the near side. Looking in the middle. Signone, though, able to come off his line and grab that one as well. Sent long Garcete. Expecto Patronum. Can't control the header. Mello with it. Up. It gets through to Hajduk. And Robert Hajduk, are you joking me? Player we just originally signed because his name was Hajduk. Then we binned him off to Slaven Belupo. And he makes us pay. It's Hajduk 1, Slaven Belupo 2, as he's able to slot it home. Good defensive play originally by Garcetti, but unfortunately Grimm unable to pick up Hajduk quickly enough. I think we are going to need to make a slight tactical adjustment as we're going to move Grimm into a more defensive position for right now. Because right now he's pushing a little bit forward in that support role. Lazaya in control, clears it, but only as far as Meath. Back for Grimm. Dropping it back to the midfield stripe. Garcete up for Grimm. Feeds it to Barteau, who is going to be offside. Herdiman, how are you, sir? Croatia is going pretty well We're not winning this match, but we do tend to get going a little bit more slowly. Meath with the header off of the corner, and it's just going to trickle wide. How are you, my friend? Are you all excited for the new season, which will be getting underway in, what, a week and a half now? We are that close to Everton football. Lobo almost stealing away, and Dye to Hajduk. Are you joking me? Hajduk, though, this time will get his shot deflected by Garcete, and he'll go out for a corner. But this is where Slaven Belupo scored their first goal. Kione home. Looking back post. This time Berra says, not in my house. Yeah, I am a little, I'm a little concerned about the Roma friendly, to be honest. Although, you know, we have started to find our form. I think O'Brien has been a fantastic addition so far, scoring goals in his first 2 preseason appearances. So, you know, there is hope. Let's demand more from our team as we look to get going. I mean, I don't take too much stock in the preseason, though. I mean, literally, when you're just making... Hajduk is making plays all over the place. He couldn't do this for us. DE up to Bartow. Right wing, Expecto Patronum. Taking it deep, sending it in. Save made by Grignone, and Lazaya's got to just put that out behind. Seeing Shermiti, who had a decent preseason early on, go down with the injury, need surgery, was a bit disturbing. Expecto Patronum, his shot is going to be blocked. Bartow plays it to Zapata, who I thought may have drawn a penalty on the edge of the box, but guess not. Halftime with Slaven Belupo taking the 2-1 lead into the dressing room. So we're going to lay into our team just a little bit, but remind them that they can make a difference, and we do have faith in them when all is said and done. I mean, I'm not putting any stock in, say, a brace scored by Neil Mopai. Hajduk making another defensive play. He just hated it here, didn't he? Ball lumped forward, Garcete picks out Lobo. Oh, what a great touch. Chesting it down into space. Though he does ultimately run into traffic, and Dye will step in front of that pass, and here comes Zozula the other way. Keanu home for Hajduk. In Dye, quick shot, and Blaj Berra making the save. I agree. Now, we are obviously in for a number of central midfielders. We're also in for wingers. Fullbacks, yeah, especially on the left-hand side, I feel like we have Miko and not a lot going on behind us, especially with Ben Godfrey leaving. Ben Godfrey's leaving, right? I have so much difficulty, I'm going to be honest with you, keeping track of the transfer rumors and the transfer reality. All right, I'm not loving this possession in the middle third. Grimm unable to head it away, but Blaj Berra able to deal with that pretty easily. We're out shooting Slaven Belupo. We are massively outpossessing them. In fact, I think maybe we need to actually open this up a little bit more. Knock up the tempo. Get a little bit more direct with our passing. Do some of the things that we did in the late stages against Dinamo, even down a man, to kind of open up the match a little bit. Baram Tavana has been, sadly, completely invisible in this match. So I think he's going to need to come off, and he'll be replaced by Eduardo Pena, who has been very good in that position. Now, Bartow's still feeling a little anxious. Juan Zapata also a little apprehensive. So we're going to move Meat out to the left wing and bring in Rune Lieblein as that Carolero role. So a couple of changes here in this second half. All right, he did go Atalanta. Although Beto still might make a move. So, I mean, even though we are better at the striker position, we may still get weakened in that spot as well. It's very frustrating. Like, every time it seems like we take a step forward, we take a step backward, either through necessity or injury or just anything. It's very frustrating to be an Everton Football Club fan, as you well know. Guys, can we... Are you kidding me? How did Berra miss that? Tell me he was offside. He wasn't even offside. You have got to be... Every time that we are presented with a fantastic opportunity to take advantage of Rijeka crapping the bed, we end up doing the same, and I don't understand it anymore. We have just been so massively inconsistent. I agree with you there. And hopefully with additional playing time, guys like Beto will be able to take advantage of that. Grim heads are the way, but there's nobody forward. We had everybody back in the box. So Slaven Belupo once again in control. West flipping it forward. Andres into the middle. Garcete taking care of it. Leave line. Ahead for Pena. Can we get the run in? Oh, Bartow had to hold up his run. So Horvat will end up getting to the ball first. Lasagna to Andres. Melo. Lumping it forward. Hajduk won't get there before Garcete. Lieblein in control. Good dribbling forward by Rune Lieblein. Scott Meath. Great first touch in the box. Meath is in. Shoots. And he hits the side of the net. It's going to go off of Thomas Horvat. And out for a corner. As long as we improve in that position, though, like, that's got to be key. I did see that. I did see the rumor about El Bilal Torre and the potential of a swap deal involved. I don't want to subtract and add and not improve. Like, if we're going to subtract, we have to improve. Nice steal. Rune Lieblein showing me some stuff this afternoon. The team, though, needs to step it up. Pena can't get a pass through to Lobo, so here's Andres going the other way. Knocked away by Didenko. Pena ahead. Bartow in a ton of traffic. Still with it. He'll shoot from range. It'll deflect off the defender and go out behind for a corner. I mean, I love DCL too. I mean, he's been with the team the entire time. I've supported. Come on, Meath, you've got to do better than that. Expecto Patronum not getting the job done. I think we need more depth at the right wing, and we need it now. Meanwhile, Didenko's been essentially invisible as well. So, Kranasech, come on in. We may even... I'm thinking of toying with going with that alternate tactic that we ran against Marseille. I mean, it's a bit Hail Mary-ish. But at this point, we kind of need a Hail Mary. Not having our position on the table change after this match is massively disappointing. That is for damn sure. In fact, we're going to make the change. Nope, not to that one. To that one. I just want to make sure I've got everybody in the best position for them. And I honestly think that I do. So let's go with it. We'll make the tactical change at the next whistle. Hopefully it's not after a Slaven Belupo goal. Off of the crossbar. Finally cleared away. Pena controls it. I mean, he came deep. Loba, though, tons of space, but his first touch is a heavy one, and Melo takes over. Andres, what a turn, getting away from trouble. Slaven Belupo is just, they're taking it to us. Oh, absolute sitter, and he just absolutely missed it. I mean, we've ceded a little bit of the possession numbers. I think that's because we have changed our approach to the game. Meath looking to send it in. Garcetti with the header, and it's just too high. Oh, that big boy in the middle just has to do better. Pena, though, chesting it down. Gets it through traffic. Looking in the middle. Bartow! And Irvan Bartow with a goal on his debut. And he's gotten one back. It's Hajduk 2, Slaven Belupo 3, but less than 5 minutes remaining in regular time. I don't know if we are going to have enough. There may not be enough runway. So we're going to go very attacking. DE getting it started. Kronisec dropping it back. Garcetti playing it forward. Kronisec again. Feeding it through. Lieblein with the drive, and it's going to go over the bar. Probably not the player we wanted to get the ball to. I love Rune Lieblein, but I don't know. Like on the attack, that's just not really his forte. Final third throw, and Andre's controlling. If we can get possession back quickly, I think that'll be good. Instead, DE's going to put that out behind for a corner. Less than a minute of added time remaining, and I don't know. I think we're going to run out of room on this one, guys. Monumentally disappointing. Barra handling it. Let's go. Let's get this. Wait, why are we time wasting? What I didn't change everything about this tactic now that I realize. So he's going to end up lumping it forward now because, Harvati, Garcetti, Lobo. Come on, guys, move it quickly. Pena, William Meath loses it to Ndiaye. That's going to do it. I mean, unless there's time added that we just don't know about. Good rub-out play. Grimm, let's go. Guys, come on. Little urgency, little urgency. Bartow stuck wide. Oh, he plays it to Lobo. He was going to be offside, and that's the final whistle. And, yeah, sadly, we end up falling short. So we are going to blast the team because that is our way. I'm staying nice and calm in my chair here, but we're going to blast the team in the locker room. Mario, how you doing? Welcome very much. Welcome very much. Welcome into the stream. I appreciate you being here. So nothing changes on the table, although Dinamo hasn't played yet. So watch Dinamo take over first place. Oh. Bartow did score in his debut, which was good. I didn't even bother. Look, player of the week was Robert Hajduk. Are you absolutely kidding me? Oh, dear Lord. Anybody good on this team? I'm desperate. No. So let's check on our scouting. See if we have anybody that can play the right wing, maybe. Again, we keep coming back to Tomáš Navratil, and I think he may actually be a good option for us. We just need that depth behind Juan Carlos. Slavko Panic can play that role. Navratil, 3 goals in the league for Slavia Prague in 19 appearances. I mean, nobody is going to outdo Juan Carlos, but when you don't have Juan Carlos, where do we go? Although one would argue Navratil is a better, more well-rounded player. 33 appearances, 6 goals, 4 assists. See what they he's got a release clause of 9.6 million. He'd be cheap too. You know what? I'm going for it. We've been looking at Tomas Navratil for a while. And if we can bring him in as a squad player on very little money, let's get him for as long as possible. He wants 11,000. I think I'd deal with 11,000. What? Because I wouldn't give him the 10%? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It was that important to him, the 10% annual raise, even though we were baking in a raise based on games played. And Dinamo won. They knocked off Dubrava 3-0. So now we're 4 points off of the top of the table. Chasing Dinamo. When was the last time we chased Dinamo Zagreb? Yeah, I don't think a League One player is going to help us. Hopefully we've got better luck against Dubrava because Villarreal is right around the corner. We got Champions League action. And we're not doing very well as we prepare for the Champions League. How about Van Wiesbaden? We have been looking. Well, we had been looking at potentially Cloud Dervishevich. But yeah, he's just not really. He's not really good enough. I mean, he's got potential, but I don't have that kind of time. I mean, I'm going to praise Blush, but he's only 21 years old. He made just an absolutely dreadful play that led to the third goal. Chef Tiraspol, they're a Champions League side. I feel like our options are getting thinner and thinner. Quick check on the guys who are unhappy at their current clubs. He's a wingback. We don't really play that position. And by we don't really play that position, we don't play that position at all. Amadou Diop. His possibility as a backup winger is currently at Eintracht Frankfurt. Affordable. Although, again, I'm not sure if he's any better than Vinko Švedić. Like, it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of another. Now, Švedić, is he... I'm moving him to the senior squad because I think Švedić may actually be one of the solutions to our potential problem. We do still have 188 million to spend as well. Rowan Carlos is just the winger, though. And we don't have, we do have him as a wide playmaker. So dribbling, first touch, passing, technique, vision, decisions, and off the ball. All right, we do want an EU national, I think. So jumping reach isn't important. Off the ball is. First touch is. Technique, decisions, vision. So let's see who we've got. We've got 26-year-old Algeria French dual national Mehdi Kara. We don't really have enough time to scout, do we? We might have to take a little gut shot on this one. Physical winger. Decent crossing, dribbling, finishing most likely. Great first touch. Good passing, vision. Technique is good. Like, he's got all those playmaker attributes. So Kara's a good option. Laurier O'Day, Ghanaian-Italian dual national. Oh, he's at Parma, so he's probably just Ghanaian or Ghanaian. Ghanan? I don't know. Fantastic agility. Fast as all get out. Good passing. Good vision. Technique is good. Dribbling. First touch isn't as good as some of the others, but dribbling ability is fantastic. He's more affordable. Not that, again, money is a huge consideration. Decision making's not as good. Daniel Furling, 19 years old. Oh, he might be worth picking up just to have a 19-year-old. No jumping reach to speak of, but we don't really need that from the position. Kind of wish he was a better corner taker. Crossing is probably decent. Just a lot of the ranges with him, like everything's on like the top end. His vision isn't as good. Fabian Bremer, a Swiss-German dual national, 25 years old. He's even shorter. What is up with all of these short guys? He is currently playing in the Champions League, or was playing in the Champions League with Servette. Are they still... No, they didn't make it out of the league phase. Great first touch. Dribbling. Oh, my goodness gracious. Passing, though, and vision, a little bit to be desired. Technique, though, is good. Good work rate. Good, nice stamina. Probably on the slower side, though. So far, it's still between these two. And Przemysław Radomski, 25-year-old Pole. Yeah, not as impressed with him. So it's between Kara and O'Day. I mean, comparing the two of them is challenging, to say the least, because we don't know pretty much anything about either of them. I think the wide playmaker we have on support. Vision is almost identical on both. Better teamwork on Kara. Technique is good. Passing is good. Better first touch on Kara. I think Kara may need to be our guy. I mean, the physicals definitely are in O'Day's favor. And O'Day's a lot cheaper. But we've got the money. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the famous Italian Ghanaian dual nationality. Of course, it's a natural fit. Like, why wouldn't it be a natural fit? When the sun. Oh, I gotta mess with something. Hold on. Wait, I need to there we go. O'Day or Kara? O'Day or Kara? Well, let's leave it up to the face. Let's see if we can get a deal done. And expect to provide competition for places. He doesn't even want to be a starter. Neither does O'Day. Well, let's see what happens. Meanwhile, Champions League has already started. Lokomotiva have their knockout playoff playoff round first leg against Ammonia Nicosia in Cyprus. Let's see how they do. And Jonas Schmidt is injured. Darn. De Silva. Oh, that's another. We have way too many guys. Like there's just so many guys that we have. Like forget about until they show up. I put in an offer. What do you mean follow up on my interest? I think this is probably a waste of... Yeah, that's a waste of scouting time. Oh, no. Our U19 team defeated 2-1 by the Napoli U20s. Wait, that's not on aggregate, though. That's just... Yeah, that's just the one match. Unless it's single-legged, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. What's up, Not Me? How you doing? Lokomotiva did lose on the road, but they 1-0. They're still in good shape for the next leg. Did you see the players that we were looking at? Not me. We've put in offers for 2 potential backup right wing, wide playmaker types. First is Mehdi Kara, 26 years old, both EU nationals. How did that end up? I saw Christian Pulisic scored for whatever team he plays for. Lost on pens in a friendly. It's just a friendly. So this guy's going to cost us a pretty penny. We actually haven't put the offers in yet, now that I think about it. All right, great. Can we focus on your job as my director of football, please? Well, we can talk about it when we're finished with the player evaluation. All right, so he's good. The alternative is Laryea O'Day. I think Kaya eclipses him in a good number of the attributes. O'Day is a lot cheaper and he's faster, but he's also shorter. Now, these would be both as backups to Juan Carlos. Neither of them is looking for a ton of playing time. So I think we can get them both on probably squad depth. I've not heard this song in forever. Not since I bought the To Be Continued box set. So I'm thinking about putting in offers for both of them and kind of seeing what shakes out from there. Yeah, he's better in some ways, but he's worse in other ways. But still good. But there's probably a reason why he's so much cheaper. You know what? I'm not loving my light over there. Yeah, now, I mean, to be fair, he's not really going to be called upon to be in the box. You know, I mean, if he's heading the ball, then we've got bigger fish to fry. I do worry about the stamina as well. So let's make an offer. Let's see if we can stick on the low end. I mean, we still have 177 million to spend. And I'd rather go more up front. You know, he's not going to play 50 league games for us this year. I kind of like that offer. And he's probably going to be a backup, so it's going to be a while till we have to pay that. So really, you think so? I think at this point it has. I'll promise him he can become a regular starter when Juan Carlos leaves. If that gets him to sign a contract, then I'm good with that. Meanwhile, there are still a ton of guys I think we need to look at moving on from. Didenko has not been great in his first two matches. I'm going to be perfectly honest. It's kind of been... Neither is Burn Grimm or Gwenyuni. In fact, all of the defenders that we've brought in have been kind of fair to middling. Except for Kevin Garcetti. Of course, it doesn't hurt that he's got 2 goals. He has 2 goals. I don't know why it only says 1. I could have sworn he scored in the last match. Really? Sell them and sell them now. Get that money, 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 money. Exactly. You don't have to worry about anything. Farouk Shavash has just been... Wait, did you change your tactic from the one that you posted in Discord? All right, Dynamo's first leg at Feyenoord. We did end up breaking out. In fact, I need to make these changes permanent in possession. We did break out this the tactic that we ended up using when we were down to Marseille. The one that won us the match in added time or extra time, stoppage time. Dynamo lost on the road, but again, just 1-0. The transfer deadline is today. No, that's not what I wanted to click. Stop. 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 Thank you. Who's wanted? Anyone? I thought Jonas Schmidt was being sold. Or at least loaned out. Let's at least loan him out. Lieblein is wanted. Milicevic wanted. Except at this point, he's still like one of our homegrown players. I know, I'm like talking myself out of this. Nobody else has any interest in them. All right, we did get Medikara though. Only cost us 68 million. And Rijeka just took the top of the table again. They're 5 points ahead now. We do have a game in hand, and we are taking on Šibenik. Just checking to see if indoor has gotten any better. Kriviyaro is a decent-looking player, but needs seasoning. And he's got more cons than pros, so I'm a little hesitant to make a move in that direction. Mara Loretti. Still raw. Can't tackle worth a damn. So he would need to be a more attacking-minded midfielder, but great passing and vision. Like he fits the role. Perfectionist personality. Has more pace than your average midfielder. Could be a nice player for the future. I mean, at this point, I'm just determined to spend my money. I'll go 25 million up front. It seems to work for them. Oh, is there anybody else at Torino that may want to go? Alfonso Vicetin. Eesh. He's only 20. Mercenary personality, though, probably hard to control. Again, more cons than pros. Solid, but not quite there. Yeah, and I don't want to bring in a 31-year-old. Not going to promise it. $27,000 a week. He's 10xing his salary. All at my expense. It's fine. Come on board. Ooh, the fans love it. Go on the language course. All right. Oh, we've got a... That was weird. I mean, it might be too late to get anything done, but we can at least try. Of course, I try to offer out guys that are already on loan, so naturally, no offers. All right, Hajduk Motion, we brought him in. The Iraqi-Polish dual national. I think we got him in because he's cheap. Wait. All right, Mustafi's going out on loan to Dubrava, Tomjanovic to Istra, Savic to Dubrava. Some rejected offers for whatever reason. Mustafi's going to Dubrava. Motion is going to Dubrava. I didn't think that was possible, that they could take so many guys. Milo Stimac is going to Split. Emmanuel Juljanic, also the Split. Antesiani, diminutive winger. Yeah, like we need those. He's on his way to Split as well. All right, and that does it for the transfer deadline. So not me. You're getting a partial transfer window tomorrow. I was getting short on time. I mean, and it's also the transfer window. Like it didn't open until the 5th of July, and I had like a month and a half. So moves have been made in Costa Rica. Not sure if we've gotten that big splash. Rangers. If you're putting me on the spot, Daniel. Daniel on YouTube wanted to know if I supported Rangers or Celtic. I'm an Everton fan, so I technically don't really support either. Colby says an attacker he just bought for just over $500,000 won the Next Gen Award. Get in. Our U19s are still mopping the floor. Well, they're not mopping the floor. They got a 1-point lead over the Osseck U19s, but still doing very, very well. Daniel, who do you support? Since we're chatting about those types of things. I'm going to see. All right, so this is who my assistant thinks we should be playing. Again, why the backup goalkeeper? I have no idea. Does he have a higher ceiling than Blaj Barrett? No, not at all. Like, I'd love to see him get playing time, but let's be realistic. I definitely don't want Expecto Patronum getting the start anywhere. So I think William Meath is going to be out on that wide position. Tavana didn't impress me. Bartow did, so he'll get the start next to Pena. Although Philip Burston is our guy. Let's get Burston in there. Like, come on, who am I kidding? Like, as much as I want to get the 19-year-old in there, let's not. Medikara, let's see. If there's going to be a match where we can see what he can do, I think it would be against Brava. Slavko Panish. Yeah, let's get Didenko back there. We'll bring Panish in as the Carolero. Lieblin's going to go out. No, Lieblin's going to be our center attacking midfielder. We'll get the Silva on the bench. We don't need Laudrup there. Vinko Švedić is not homegrown? No, because he's not Croatian. Thought he was Croatian. You know what? Jonas Lobo instead. Do I want... No, let's get Guinoni and the big man. It's got to be the big man. And, Baird Grimm. I've got to stop second-guessing myself. It's going to be Blaj in goal, D.E. Garcete, and Guinoni as our back three. Grimm at the base of the midfield. Meath and Kara making his debut as our wings. Panish and Lobo in the midfield with Pena and Burstein up front. Yeah, it's the lowest number available. I guess Medikara is going to be wearing number 24 for us on the wing. Meanwhile, Bernd Greve is not happy being played out of position. Just messing with the music a little bit. Don't mind me. I mean, we're at home, and we're taking on a team on the lower half of the table. However, our form is not where we want it to be. Dubrava, though, only having won one of their last. Why is it blue on blue again? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to change our. I'm gonna have to change our kits again. What was that? I mean, let's just leave the ball there. Oh, you want it? Here, come take it from me. Are you serious? Nothing but Dubrava highlights, although a ball lumped forward, not a single Dubrava player within 20 yards. So Barrow will lay it off to DE. Up for Grimm. Wow, Bird Grimm is tragic right now. That's what I was going to do. Thank you for reminding me. I was going to change our... I was going to just change our kits. Didn't I have them like teal at one point? Although I've got to do it with the third kit, really, because that's how I've got... It's kind of how I have it set up. All right, I'm making new kits for Hajduk Split as we speak. It may slow things down a little bit because I'm making my system do way too much. Oh, Burstein with a shot on, and Mezhka makes the save. I will wait till we get out of the match before I put them anywhere. I mean, I'm cool with our away kits. I think the red and blue are fine. I just don't want to move them into my graphics folder in the middle of the match. I might destroy the world. I definitely think our new home kits are going to be distinctive. Oh, Punish couldn't get there before Mateus Enrique, and Dubrava wins it back. Gay, Gruber looking for Enrique, but he's not going to find him. Ironically, the second and third kits are the same style, which is rare. Not 100% sure I love him. Oh my god. Oreshkovich wide open, takes it deep. Mateus Enrique with a drive, and Blajbera making another massive save. Bursting, clearing it away, but Bonic will track it back down. Gay in control. Mateus Enrique once more. And that's the end of the highlight. 3-3, your shots on goal. We are dominating possession, as we often do. But we're just not finding that attacking push. Thrown across. Burstein will track it down. Over for Kara, and oh my goodness gracious, Mezhka almost got his hand on it. Kara just taking it wide. He almost scored on his debut. Halftime it is. Yeah, I'm not happy with your performance out there. Get better. Bernd Grimm, he's on a 6.8, but he's feeling nervous, and I understand why. And again, we're experimenting because we need to. Because our rotation, as of right now, just is not set. Bassi into the middle. Oh, Berra, massive save. Oreshkovich on the doorstep. Well, see, Kobe, the problem I was having is even though, like, for my home kit was white, and I was playing against other teams in white, it was insane. Meath. Oh, Kevin Garcetti with the goal. He is money on that near post, and that's why I keep putting him in there. This is why, regardless of their attributes, you sign a 6'7" center back. Period. Because he will eventually give you the lead in a game against the bottom table team. Nice defense by Meath. And again, winning it back. Ponic sending it long. Gomelt regains control for Dubrava. Bassi for Banic. Banic into the middle. Goes over everyone, chased down by Oreshkovich. Bassi's got it. He'll shoot it across. And Berra, beautiful positioning on Basic's shot. Thought he had the open net, but Blaž Berra said no. Yes. Well, no, he's not a... Well, yeah, even if he's a tree, because he will probably score more goals off of near post headers than he's ever going to give up. Lots of pressure being put on by Dubrava now. They have really stepped things up as we hit the hour mark. I think we're handling it pretty well defensively. I think William Meath has been one of our best defenders in this game. Yes. Well, yes, and that's what we did with Garcetti. All right, well, we'll save Bernd Grimm from himself. Jonas Lobo, not loving you right now. Bljanovic is going to come in. We've got guys on the bench who are absolutely delighted to be here, so I'm delighted to play them as well. Let's get in Bartow. He had such a good debut. Well, you might do well with the 16-year-olds. Oh, that deflected off of one of our guys. Ooh. 15 minutes remaining in this match, and it very well could be 1-0 the final here. Although, somehow Dubrava has the edge in XG. Banic playing in the middle. Gay's got it. Has to circle back. Mateus Enrique. I know we had Mateus Enrique in some save. I think it was probably Malaga. Meath. Taking it wide. Into the box. Panic. DE. Across Kara with a drive. And a goal on his debut for Mehdi Kara. The best 68 million I've ever spent. Hajduk 2, Dubrava 0. Nice working the ball around the box, boys. We may not do a lot in the first half, but we do know how to get things going in the second. Garba on the attack, trying to feed it through. DE deals with it well. Unfortunately, Pena can't win the header. Bonic around the edge of the box, chipping it back post. Freeze on. What a save made by Blaž Berra. Berra's got to be the man of the match. How he only has a 7.0, I do not understand. Nice play by Bartow. Yeah, let's demand more still. 4 minutes, added time. Really? A minute and a half left, and Oreshkovic drills home a free kick from 30 yards. It's Hajduk 2 to Bravo 1. And a kickoff highlight. At least we're in control of that. We were. England, Garba. All right, picked off by Hununi. DE just lumping it forward. Gruber's got it. 20 seconds, guys. Weather it out. I mean, if they want to keep passing it around their own end, I'm good with that. So maybe keep the pressure on. Nice steal by William Meath. Has been fantastic defensively for us in this match. Didenko throwing it ahead. Savic wins the header, but Kara will take possession. He's got Bartow. Is Bartow onside? No, he wasn't. Would have been his second goal of the year, but it ain't going to count. Yeah, the arm is up. The goal has been disallowed. I knew as soon as I saw the linesman on the far side, I just knew. All right, let's end it. Blow full time, please. Savic, left wing barge. There we go. A little bit of a nail biter at the end, but still a victory. But we will say it's a bit of a let-off. All right, let me get... Let me get our new kits in there, so hang tight, everyone. Why does it keep going to the wrong damn place? Like, you would think it would go to, like, the folder I was just in. All right, so that's been done. All right, we win. Carr scores in his debut, of course. Who was named? How did we not get the man of the match? Oh, there they are. The new kits are in. So we stuck with the away kit. I don't think we have trouble with the blue-red striped. Although the red was more prominent on the last version. I think the yellow and something blue. I forget what color blue that is. And then if we do go to the third kit, it'll be the white and it'll be fine. We are going to be without William Meath for the next league match, sadly. I do have to admit, though, I'm feeling a little anxious about the Champions League against Villarreal now. More time to keep the Schmidt promise. Okay. Oh, Dinamo drew, so we did gain a little ground on them. So now we're only 2 points off of the top behind Rijeka and Dinamo. All right. First leg against Villarreal. Time to put our money where our mouth is. I'm going to go with the suggested squad just to be like a good jumping off point. You and Dortmund tied on points and goal difference. Then Bayern 1 point below you with an 11 better goal difference after 28 matches. Yeah, you're going to lose to Bayern on goal difference at the very least. That like most things, that's just going to be something that you are going to need to accept. I can already tell that I'm not going to start him on endurance. The endurance isn't going to do anything except waste my time and his. Oh, I forgot I made that promise to Carr, which is fine, but that's going to just be sitting there forever. I'm going to get reminders of that forever. And I almost forgot that we agreed to give Milicevic a new contract at the end of the year. De Silva, Meath, Lobo, Juan Carlos, Vladimir. You know, I think that DE did a good job there in the last match, but we've got to get Garcete in there. We need our big man. Tavana and Pena, I like those. Kara is sadly unregistered. He will not be available, so it's Juan Carlos and not a lot behind. I guess Slavko Panic. I did, and I even loaded in the 3D. Hopefully, it automatically. I didn't redo the skin. You know, I didn't reload, but they are showing. Oh no, they're working. I can see in the background. Perfect. Yep, we're wearing our ugly new jerseys. Now watch them clash with Villarreal. Like they're gonna be fine in Croatia. I guess we're the underdogs as we start our Champions League knockout round on the road. And if we get knocked out, yeah, Villarreal's wearing freaking yellow, aren't they? Oh, please tell me that this is not going to be... Okay, so ours are more green. Green and yellow. Oh, how fugly can you get? Can you tell which one's our center back? Lemon versus... It's the 7-Up derby. Juan Carlos in control off of the opening draw. I almost said the opening face-off. DE's got Lobo. In a bit of traffic. Garcete back for Lobo. Looking to reset. Playing it ahead. Baram Tavana. Carrying it around the outside. That's interesting. Looking to play it to De Silva, but it's cut off. And Villarreal will clear. Sprite versus Mountain Dew. God. Mountain Dew is probably one of the most disgusting things I've ever put in my mouth. Yeah, so Mario, if you go to staff and then under responsibilities, go to match. You need to delegate the friendlies, and then you need to make sure that you confirm. I'd show you what to do, but I'm obviously we're a little busy at the moment. Just make sure you save it before you navigate off of that screen, otherwise it will reset. Meanwhile, Villarreal, always up that right side. Sent into the middle, and Ferran Abreu with his 9th goal of the year. Gets up over Guinuni, who's already on a yellow card. Disappointing. And Villarreal has taken the 1-0 lead. That is the weakness of this tactic. I'm gonna be perfectly frank about it. First shot on goal of the match, too. Is that like that room? Like, if they lump the ball into that corner, there's just really nothing we can do about it. We just don't have the proper coverage. Meath looking to deliver from 30. But Emil is going to make the save, and it'll bring up a corner kick. There's our big man. Can Meath pick him out? Nope. Cleared away and picked up by Silva. Come on. Like, we have those guys back. Why do they not step up and try to get the ball first? Osnu, though, dispossessed by DE. Scott De Silva into the middle for Meath. Heavy touch. Loses it to Javier Alonso. Guys, come on. I'm trying to get better about being not so sore a loser. But the disappointment just sucks. Juan Carlos, oh, he slots it home inside that far post. Beautiful goal as Pena had it knocked away. Juan Carlos gets the loose ball and brings us back even at 1. Actually, Pena was able to make that pass. He was able to get the ball back, putting it past the diving Emili. Nice work. Our first shot on goal. No, our second, actually. Ball won by Pena, but it's headed right in the direction of Silva, all alone in the middle. Santos feeding it wide. Hernandez quickly back for Mina. Oh, it's okay. You are forgiven. Welcome in, David. How are you? Are you in on the simulcast as well? How you doing? By the way, fuck the Bruins. I can throw in an F-bomb every once in a while, as long as I'm not like... Rah! Garcetti in control, moving it over. Guinuni up ahead. Juan Carlos keeps it away, throws it ahead. It's got Meath in, and William Meath scores his 11th of the year. The flag stays down. It will count, and it's Villarreal 1 and Hajduk 2. First off, not yet monetized. Second off, I've heard way, way more F-bombs on monetized channels. So I am not overly concerned. I was a little concerned after the stream the other night, though, because I did get that little copyright tag come up on my video. And I'm like, what copyrighted material went in? It's the Croatia song. But the Croatia song is allowed for use on YouTube. 4 shots on goal, all of them on target. I am not familiar with this Elton John tune. 2-1, your score at the half. And we may have found our team for the Champions League. Villarreal in control at the beginning of the second half, but not overly concerned. It's just that, you know, highlight you see off of the opening kickoff. Well, the good news is the first 5 minutes of my stream are nothing. Just my start screen. Although I am considering finding music that I can use on YouTube and just having like a separate audio YouTube feed. Lobo, De Silva with the drive, and it's going to go wide, but he was offside anyway. The flag is up. We're going to demand more from our team. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Ball fed forward. Abreu, heavy touch, taken away by Vladimir. Juan Carlos. Tavana quickly to Pena. Finding Lobo, out wide for De Silva. De Silva into the middle. Baram Tavana, too much on that header, and Pena is going down. He's going to have to come off. That's okay. We have backups. Philip Burstein is in. Go out and do a job, my son. Villarreal has a single shot on target and only 4 shots on goal and is absolutely destroying us in the XG category. But we're winning the match, so that's really all that matters. Garcete in control. Back Guinuni. Up for Juan Carlos. Nice pass looking for Tavana. Unfortunately, Villarreal able to step in front of that one. Santos lumping it deep. Blaj Berra will easily handle that. No Villarreal players in the neighborhood. DE up for De Silva. Looking to move it past Hajduk. Hajduk, though, overtakes him and wins the ball back. Antonio up for Abreu. Santos looking toward the left wing. They switch a play. Hernandez into the middle. Finds Ferran Abreu. And we're even once again at 2. Abreu now with a brace. And this time we are undone on the left wing. Just did not get out there to challenge Hernandez quickly enough. And he's able to make the cross to Abreu. 2-2, although we are holding our own on the road. 58th minute, Meath looking back post. Cleared away. Juan Carlos will track it down. Moving it interiorly up for Meath. Meath moving to his left foot. Immediately making the save, and Antonio with the clearance. Juan Carlos, though, still with it. He's taken down. Free kick to be awarded, so Meath will have an opportunity from a very dangerous position. I knew Meath was taking it. Put it right there around the wall. He listened, but then again, so did Emili. I think Emili is stealing our signs. Able to make the save. Blaj Berra to get things started as we've hit the hour mark. Vladimir, Meath. Oh, what a pass up for Burstein. Burstein gets the goalkeeper to go wide. Across for Tavana. It's blocked by Ors. Are you joking me? 2 opportunities we could not take advantage of. Burstein, I think, was taken a little too deep. Laid it across to Tavana, and his shot blocked by the defender. Holy Moses. Juan Carlos. He's got Burstein. Has a couple of options. Lobo. Taking a shot from range. Oh, and Jonas Lobo coming through with his 3rd of the year. 25 yards to put Hajduk back up. It's 2 for Villarreal, 3 for Hajduk split. There we go. The spinning Hajduks are rolling. Throw your Hajduks up there, my friends. I'll go with the regular ones, which are available to all followers of the channel, by the way. Baram Tavana, though, again, not having a great match. Nice ball forward for Juan Carlos in yellow card trouble. Tavana's got it. He'll lay it off for Lobo. Throwing it forward in the vicinity of Burstein. I mean, good idea, poor execution. Yasser. Cut off. He'll drop it back for Silva. Berradium. Antonio. Dia. Be careful, be careful. Oh, how did Vega miss that? Woo. Let's not press our luck. We've got. All right, let's send Meath out wide. Which means we'll bring Rune Lieblein in. Jonas Lobo has been great as the Carolero. Vladimir needs to get a little less aggressive, so Kronacek is going to come in. And I don't want to lose Garcette's height. He's just not having a great game, and it's fine. Vega with the corner. It's raining now in Spain. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain and in Villarreal. Is Villarreal on the plain? I thought it was on the coast. Isn't Villarreal on the south coast? Hey, I'm just happy. Like, I'm comfy. I've got a new chair. You see me fidgeting a lot less. I did have to adjust my shirt a little bit. See if we can keep things nice and calm for the final 8 minutes or so of regular time. Osnu, though, in control for Villarreal. In our end, Zambrano for Ors. For Hernandez. Hernandez has been wide open. Vega's header, though, is a weak effort, and Blajbera makes a very easy save. Still demanding more. Burstein ruled offside, sadly. Berra looking to get it restarted. Just about 3 minutes or so remaining. Juan Carlos, his pass picked up by Hernandez. Vega, back for Hernandez. Taking it into the box. His cross, though, will be blocked and knocked behind for a corner. So another opportunity for Villarreal. Worst case scenario, we give up an equalizer. Although Guanuni with a fantastic clearance on that one. Worst case, we give up an equalizer and head for the home leg. Tied on aggregate, which is not the worst thing in the world. Best case scenario is what I think is going to happen, and we come out of Villarreal with at least a 3-2 lead. Can we add one more? Emili says, not on my watch. We'll throw it out to Hernandez. We've got maybe 20 seconds of stoppage time in this second half, and Villarreal seems to be content to just knock it around their own end. Silva dropping it back for I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Baran Diaran. And that's it. The full-time whistle has sounded, and Hajduk Split coming away in our new kits with a 3-2 victory in a match that nobody expected us to win. We did the business. And Croatia is marching on. We pick up all important coefficient points. But we lose Eduardo Peña for 2 months. Eduardo Peña and his 21 goals will not be available to us for the next 2 months. That's fine. He's in a good mood. And we've got plenty of guys who can step up. Burstein, Bartow, Laudrup if necessary. Emilio Torroni, we cannot forget about the 19-year-old Italian. Speaking of Italians, all right, we did sign Mauro Loretti. He's got to be on our he's on our U19 squad right now, and that's fine. He needs a little bit more seasoning, but I think Loretti could become. Look, I mean, look at all the transfer look at all the transfer business we did. We still have $95 million left in our transfer budget. We only had a net spend of $39 million. The massive budget we had, we still ended up selling a ton of players to. All right, my friends. Let's see how Lokomotiva does. Oh, and Rijeka also in the first leg of their Champions League matchup against RB Leipzig. I think they've got a good chance. Meanwhile, We've got the draw of the semifinals of the Croatian Cup. We are going to be taking on Rijeka, of course. We always get the worst possible draw. Lokomotiva and Karlovac. I mean, come on. Couldn't we have taken on either one? Save the Rijeka matchup for potentially the final. We've won the Cup 5 years in a row, and this time is going to be our toughest. An Adriatic derby for the Cup semifinal. All right, what's our schedule look like? We have, wait, no, we've already done that. We've got Lokomotiva away in the league before we finish off our knockout round tie against Villarreal. Loving our chances, up 3-2 on aggregate. I need a snack. So we've been streaming for a while, and I actually didn't really kind of eat dinner tonight. So I'm going to do that. We're going to take a little bit of a break. You guys hang out. Thank you very much for being here. If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you. If you are here on Twitch, thank you very much for coming back. Please make sure you are following the channel. Subscribe if you are not on YouTube. I'd love to hear about your videos. Save, but not right now. We'll see you back in just a little bit. Hang tight, everyone. Well, that's true. You don't need a loan farm to do a build a nation. Although it is an easy way, especially if you're having success, it's an easy way for you to start to guarantee success for the other teams in your country and in your league. Rijeka picking up a draw on the road against RB Leipzig. So a decent start. How are we doing? I mean, France is falling off the face of the earth. We are maintaining that lead over Germany. So fourth place is a distinct possibility. Now, the thing we need to worry about, we need to continue to have a good year this year because next year we're losing the big year. So hanging on to fourth place may be difficult. But I think the year after we should be able to easily eclipse the 14.3 points that we'll be dropping. But that's a future cellophane problem. Lokomotiva making it through into the round of 16 of the Europa Conference League, winning 4-2 in extra time against Ammonia Nicosia. Hi, puppy. 4-3 on aggregate. Croatia is building. Of course, now I have to check to see if that was factored in. No, it wasn't. But Germany having a pretty good year so far. Almost 17 points already. So they're giving us a run for our money. Still just 0.9 points behind. Europa League. Dinamo is trailing Feyenoord 1-0. Can they win? They did win 2-1, tied things up, and then lost on penalties. So Dinamo is out of the Europa League. It was raining pretty hard a little while ago, Fast Daddy. And there was thunder and lightning, to be sure. Gwynfor Burgess doesn't look as good as our guys, does he? I mean, we'll get another scout on him. No, we did. There was definitely thunder and lightning. And the rain was coming down fairly hard. He's 28, not worth it. It was coming down fairly hard for a little while there. I was later here. It started right around the time I went on stream. Goritza and Shabanek, who cares? Lokomotiv is in 8th, but they are holding strong in the Europa Conference League. So they are not a pushover team by any stretch of the imagination. But I think we are going to need to rotate our squad a little bit. Especially because Rijeka just won. Actually, those two things are not connected. But we need a massive performance against Villarreal. And then we got Rijeka right after that. So I want to make sure our guys are fresh for that match. So we'll start Bartow up top. Meath is unavailable. We knew that was going to happen. We will, let's get Ruin Lieblein in place of him. Lobo can stay. De Silva will be replaced by Juan Zapata. And we'll get Cara in place of Ruan Carlos. Meanwhile, we'll get Burn Grim in there. We'll give Garcete a break. But we will play DE. We'll move him into the middle. And then I want to get Vladimir out as well. Kranasech will get the start. So Meath does need to come out. We'll get Ruan Carlos onto the bench. Didenko is going to move back onto the bench as well in place of Laudrup. We do need one more homegrown player. I'm going to take the risk and not have a backup goalkeeper on the bench. It's all Blaj Berra, baby. Let's get that team submitted and get going. Normally, this would be a match that I would just sim through, but I do like the Hajduk badge right in the middle. And it's also in the middle on our away kit as well. I am rolling the dice. I'm sure it'll be fine, and we won't get screwed by Football Manager at all. Because Football Manager is not a cruel mistress. We are so screwed. Crouch up the wing. Dispossessed by Grimm. Good job defensively by the Thing. As an early entry into our zone for Lokomotiva is easily handled. That Grimm is doing a great job there. Shot from range, and that's going to go well wide. Kranasech in control, taking it deep, looking back post. Zapata drops it, Lieblein on the doorstep for his first goal of the year, his first ever goal for Hajduk Split, and it's Lokomotiva 0, Hajduk 1. Thank you, David, for the spinning Hajduk. All right, but the final third throw-in for Lokomotiva. Krajec back to Barry. We're doing some decent stuff defensively. Roast to Pizza back post. Can't get that header on target. So 2 shots, both of them wayward for Lokomotiva. Ball played into the middle. Lobo, Lieblein across for Grimm, pushing forward. He'll drop it back. Kranasech. Grimm, Lobo, Zapata. Back to the Thing. Lobo. Looking for Bartow, headed away by Marsowski. Kara, though, is going to pick up the loose ball. Guioni, Kranasech. Lobo, quickly back for Grimm. Kranasech. Kara, Lieblein. Tavana, nice shot and a big save by Škarić. I don't want to demoralize Lokomotiva too much. They've got a big round of 16 matchup coming up in the Europa Conference League pretty soon. That being said, we need these 3 points desperately. I can't stress how much we need these 3 points right here. Degli Esposti has picked up a yellow card already. That seems to be like... Well, that seems to be rather common for him. Luckily, he's able to play with some discipline once he does pick it up. And that's an opportunity where we miss Garcete. Martinovic just able to run rampant. Finally. Runs out of options and plays it all the way back to Škarić. Lumped forward, nobody there but the Thing. Zapata, the Lobo, looking to start the counterattack. Bartow. No option, so we'll drop it back for Guinuni. I mean, if we take our time and set up, that's fine. I'd feel more comfortable with the 2-0 lead. And Grimm taking a rather ill-advised shot, in my opinion. But we're not going to hold it against him. See what Zapata can do with this corner. Looking for Kranishek. Dealt with. Played back in. Grimm can't win it. Bubalovic finally able to get it clear. We have had the majority of the opportunities, majority of the possession. Our XG probably below where it should be. We have only managed the 2 shots on target. Grimm heading it away. Zapata is there, however. Grimm playing it forward. Baram Tavana almost overtaken. His pass, though, picked off by Martinovic. Raul Stepizza, former Hajduk product, in the middle. Bobalovic saved by Berra, but it's going to be called back. Bobalovic was offside. Kranishek to Kara, quickly. Lieblein, Bartow. Heavy touch, but he wins it back. Lobo, Lieblein. Fed through. Tavana offside. Let's go, boys. Focus. Focus. I wouldn't even shout out focus, but we know that that has no positive effect whatsoever in this game. Come on, the Lime kits have got to do it for us. I think it bothers me just as much. Now we have rotated the squad from the one that started against Villarreal, but the fact that we were much more impressive in the Champions League against Villarreal than we are against Lokomotiva, it honestly gives me a little bit of pause. And makes me think that whatever we need to do or whatever we've been doing, we ain't done with. Bartow, shot blocked. Ball comes to Zapata on the left wing. Set across. Bartow can't get his head on it. Kara goes in there, but Stepizza clears it. Kranishek, though, looking to recycle it quickly. In the middle, Lobo keeps it away from the defender. Stepizza, Kara knocks it away, but it comes clear to Martinovic. Stepizza again, shooting it from range. Berra making a big save that honestly he shouldn't have had to make. But thank you very much, Kaleem. How are you? I apologize if I'm getting to your chat a little bit late. But my chat window has, well, it's migrated. Barrett with the corner. Krajicek. Oh, that was terrible. I feel like the comment that I just responded to came a while ago. I tried to install, like, Sai Maggio suggested using the Truffle extension, but it was having trouble syncing up with better TTV and kind of went nowhere from there. What Truffle does is it aggregates all of your chat together. I might have to message Sai privately and find out how he got it to work. Maybe he just doesn't use better TTV, and that's the answer. Markowski in the wall got a piece of that one, so it will be a corner. Zapata looking to send it in. A little over 20 minutes remaining. Guinoni, nice header on. But sadly could not make anything really happen there. Let's get BKO a couple of minutes. I think we're going to win this match. I think we're going to win it handily. And I think that if we don't win this match, it's not going to have anything to do with who we have at striker. We'll get Ruan Carlos in late. I think Kara's played well, but Could do a little bit better. I'm knocking on wood, though, hoping that we survive. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I feel like we should be wider naturally, and I don't know why we're not. I mean, I don't care about being too wide now. And a lot of our wings like really cut it in a lot. A lot. Makes things a little congested trying to get into the box. If I'm going to be perfectly honest about it all. Played in the middle. Barry can't win the header. Grimm clears it. Golem will track it down along the near sideline. Playing it back into the middle. Guinoni can't get his head on it, but Barra is there to make the save and tip it behind. Come on, guys. We have to be better on that back line. Stupizza quickly taking it. Terrible clearance. But probably an even worse header in on Blajber. Take your time. It looked like he was about to just like launch it long. It's not how we play our game. See, I'm getting fidgety now. I'm comfortable in the new chair, but I am fidgety. Nice touch by Kranasec. Juan Carlos into the box. Centering it across, it'll go off of the leg of the defender and right in on Skaric. So, when all is said and done, not the greatest cross by Juan Carlos, but it's fine. Grimm heading it forward. Juan Carlos, nice touch again, but look, he tried to cut it inside, and he cut it right into the defender, so Markowski is going the other way. Hassan for Golem. Golem knocked away by Grimm, right at Barry. Grimm knocking it away again. Beautiful defensive play by Grimm in the libero. The thing is unstoppable. Zapata up that left wing side. In the middle, Grimm, Lieblein, dropping it back, but the full-time whistle is going to blow, and we will be victorious. 1-0, not as impressive as I would have liked it to have been. Bartow looking stressed. Comfortably fidgety. I think it's more like a Clash song. The Clash paying homage to the to Pink Floyd. I almost said The Who because I almost made the joke with The Who instead of The Clash. So, 3 massive points for us. All 3 teams on 24 matches, so we've got 12 left to go. And we're only 2 points behind. So, the Supersport HNL is still in our sights. But, it's taken a little while to get there. Anybody good at Levski? Pekko Tanasov. He's got the agility. He's got the pace. He's got the height. Nice finishers. 19. 19 years old. He's also capped 3 times for Bulgaria already. Oddly low aggression, though, for a player who's outspoken, volatile, and confrontational with the media. Let's do the things that we need to do to improve our team morale. Yeah, DE has picked up yellow cards, so he's not going to be available for the Rijeka match, which is not what we wanted to see. Oh, I almost forgot to rest up my team, too. Although most of our starters are in pretty good shape. Villarreal looks like they're going to go massively defensive in this match. Interestingly, Rijeka and Leipzig are playing before us. So we're going to find out if Rijeka's making it through to the round of 16. They are at home, and they took care of business at home. 5-0 on the night, 6-1 on aggregate, so at least one Croatian side is going to be in the round of 16 in the Champions League, which bodes well for us having a monster year on the coefficient chart. We're already having a good year, but 3 teams in round of 16s out of the 4 that we're playing, I will take that. More importantly, though, and one less German team. Very observant of you, David. Yes, 1 fewer German team. All right, let's get him back on the bench. Let's make sure the guys that we want to play are at least on the bench. All right, Laudrup is going to come in because we can't play him because we can't register him. But Burstein is going to get the start there. Juan Carlos will start there. Lieblein is going to drop to the bench. William Meath is coming in. Richardinho is coming back onto the bench. So we are going to have a backup goalkeeper, have no fear, here in the Champions League. We're going to get to Silva with the start. Juan Zapata, though, has been really good. He's still 22, though. A little bit on the younger side. De Silva brings a little bit more experience to the position. And it really is the perfect role for him. Grimm is... You know what? Grimm will stay right where he is. We're going to give DE the day off. And Garcete is coming back in. So it's going to be Berra in goal, Grimm, Garcete, and Guinuni as our back 3. Kranasec at the base of the midfield. De Silva and Juan Carlos on the wings. Lobo and Meath in the midfield. Tavana and Burstein up top. All we need to do is get a draw or better. And it's lime green once again. Oh, the terrible Champions League music, but it's music to my ears because it means that we are still alive. All right, so Villarreal going with they're going with the Venus formation. The back 5, 1 DM, 2 midfielders and 2 strikers. And Burstein gets us underway. Meath wide to De Silva. Yeah, it is something that we're going to change right now. We're going to go a little bit wider. Hopefully not get so bunched up, especially because they have so many guys. They play so narrow. Well, you know what I've heard about their keeper. Throwing around Carlos. Back to Lobo. De Silva. See, wide open. Oh, his shot. Save is made. It'll roll out. You like a 3-3-4? Oh, God. I think they're trying to penetrate our defense without our consent. Baram Tavana, Lobo. I think we're already seeing dividends being paid by going a bit wider. To use the word again, I feel like we are penetrating the Villarreal zone much more easily. Juan Carlos in the middle. Meath will carry it wide. Up the right wing. Throws in with his left foot, and Leocera will deal with it. Played for, though, overtaken by Kranasec. Lobo, Meath, De Silva, deep. Across, save made. Juan Carlos will let that roll out, and it'll be another throw-in for Hajduk Split. Kranasec. Juan Carlos. Nice touch, taking it over, and immediately getting his hands on it. It'll be a corner from the other direction. Let's go, Juan Carlos. Dealt with easily, but Burstein will retrieve. Back quickly. De Silva in the middle. Kranasec drops for Garcete, and that's where the highlight's going to end. 3 shots so far in this match. All of them for Hajduk. All of them on target. Mina dealing with Eduardo sneaking through. Uh-oh. Dealt with well by Guinuni. Mina, though, looking to bring it back in. Eduardo spins it back for Silva. Up the left wing. Can't find Anzu. And Hajduk will once again take control. Juan Carlos, what technique. Lobo, Tavana. Pushes it past one man. They're going to have to retreat. Tavana up the left wing. Taking it deep into the middle. He's got William Meath. And William Meath has his 12th of the year. Hajduk 1, Villarreal 0. And we are up 4-2 on aggregate. One step closer to the round of 16 in this Champions League. Emili tried to come out and make a play there, and ultimately, it didn't work. I think I just messed with the music, and I apologize. The thing up for Lobo. He had tons of space for a while there, too. De Silva, Tavana, up for Meath, into the box. Meath has a man in the middle, has to circle it back, and will drop it for Lobo. Lobo with a shot. It's going to come to Juan Carlos, which will be blocked and saved by Emili. So Juan Carlos with another corner kick opportunity on that far side. Sending it in. Oh, Garcete so close to just hammering that home. Kranasec in control. Can't get past Silva. Villarreal still without a shot on goal as we approach the 20-minute mark of this match. And we keep the pressure on. Juan Carlos with the corner. Dealt with by Mina. Hernandez has it. He's going to wait for some help. Hernandez for Santos. Although it looks like Villarreal able to get numbers up. Santos not very nimble on the dribble. We'll play it back. Silva, Abreu, cut off by Grimm, and one back by Hajduk. Up to Juan Carlos. Has it knocked away by Hernandez, but he'll recover it nicely. Guinuni. Garcete up for Lobo. Tavana, left wing feed to Silva. Moves it past his man up the sideline to Silva. Charging toward the byline into the middle, and there's Baram Tavana on the doorstep. I don't know how long it's been since Baram Tavana has scored. I'm going to guess it has been a while, but that's his 12th of the year. It's 2-0 Hajduk. Now up 5-2 on aggregate. So we're looking to do to Villarreal what Rijeka did to RB Leipzig. And it was almost an identical play by De Silva, putting it into the middle on the near post, beating Emili. This time it was Baram Tavana on the other end of it. Final third throw-in, though, so this could be a dangerous situation. Played in, looking for Hernandez, charging in on goal, but Blaj Berra runs out to settle things down and grab that one out of the air. Great hands by Berra. Sending it long. Can't find Juan Carlos, and here comes Villarreal once again the other way. Santos around the side. Abreu, and his shot's going to go wide. Goal kick. Over 25 minutes of the game elapsed before Villarreal managed their first shot on goal, let alone on target. They still have yet to do that. In possession, however, in their own end, Barandiaran ahead. Ooh, Tavana with the steal. Burstein around the side. Oh, Tavana can't catch up to it. Emili is going to get there first. Oh, Burstein up the left wing. He's got Lobo. Lobo in the box. Drop it for De Silva. He's got Grimm around the outside, and Grimm another ill-advised shot. Let's, how about we shoot less often? That is 2 or 3 very unimpressive attempts on goal by the Thing. I think we are going to have to save the round of 16 for the next stream, however. We'll see how things go, but I still have a lot of work to do. Juan Carlos back post to Silva, hits the post. And Villarreal able to clear. This has been one of our more impressive performances. Now, one thing I will say for Villarreal is they have been controlling possession as far as time of possession is concerned. They ain't doing anything with it. Nearly 60% possession in the first half, but they trail 2-0. Just a single shot on goal. Oh, yeah, I got a little mini theme going on in the music right now. Rocking Down the Highway, followed by Free Ride. And I'm not going to tell you what the next song is, but it's by Blues Image. You know what? Then we'll get a little Grand Funk Railroad. Philip Bernstein with his first goal of the year. He is off the mark, and Hajduk in control of this tie. And I think it was De Silva once again. Not going to get credit for the assist. I could have sworn Bernstein had scored before. Chichu getting it started. Liaser back for Chichu. Villarreal does not have a solution for our team. And this is the most defensively solid we have looked in quite some time. Played into the middle. Abreu, too much on that header, and it's going to sail harmlessly into the crowd. Only their second shot on goal, 55 minutes into this match. Played into the middle. Garcete dealing with it. Snack time was good. I am satiated. Lobo playing ahead. Juan Carlos comes deep for it. Takes it himself into the middle. Won there by Lobo. Silva now with it along the left wing. He's been deadly. He has been my man of the match. De Silva into the middle. Can't find a target as Emili grabs that out of the air. What is it about Vaduz that you are finding so relaxing? I've never played with them, so no pressure from the board. De Silva in, shot muted, it'll go out behind for a Hajduk corner. Well, just wait. The pressure, we didn't have any pressure from the board early on here at Hajduk either. It wasn't until we started winning titles. I'm actually a little surprised we kept our job the year we didn't win, because we had been back-to-back champions. We were going for a three-peat. And we ended up losing to Rijeka, and we ended up losing pretty soundly to them that year. Bernstein taken down, no call, as Villarreal will gain possession. Thrown forward, and Grimm is there. Grimm, shoot less. I instructed you to shoot less. Although, honestly, that was probably the best look that he had of the 3 attempts that he has failed to hit the mark with. Yeah, I'm still not sure how they work. Do you just make the Conference League every year? Or do you still have to make it through the league? Or do you get the position by winning the Liechtensteiner Cup? And if you do, then you have to win the Cup every year, and that's pressure. We have held them to 3 shots on goal. Yeah, you know what? So am I, because don't they play in the top flight already? Or is that what you're talking about? You don't have to worry about... You do have to worry about relegation, though, don't you? Or is the top flight the only game in town? 20 minutes left. Vladimir will come in. Juan Carlos will be replaced by Slavo Panic. They're in the second. So how are you making Europe in the second tier? Is it through the cup? And if so, then you have to keep winning the cup. Like, I'm not really following, like, what you're laying down. Right, so you're saying to me there's no expectation to win the cup. Meath hits the post, sends it across the goal mouth. Lobo, Panic, knocked away. DE carrying it forward. Panic turns, fires, and misses wide. It's a cakewalk until it's not. Oh, what a header by Graham. I thought he had the goal. Guinoni can't win the header. Burstein will track it down. Quickly up for Meath. His cross is blocked by Mina. Sent out, but DE is there. I mean, we are just giving them no room to do anything. Panic in for Lobo. Turns, fires, and almost hits the top corner. Okay. I mean, neither are we in Croatia for the most part because we're dominating the league, but it's not a foregone conclusion, even though we've won it 5 years in a row. Well, especially because we're playing Rijeka this year, and they have just absolutely had our number. In fact, we may have to try a different tactic against them. I'm not going to lie. Like, our tactic works against everybody almost all the time except for Rijeka. The one thing has nothing to do with the other. And I'm still telling, like, I'm trying not to get frustrated in your general direction, but I don't think you quite get the concept of the Build a Nation, if that's what you're doing. And it has nothing to do with the loan farm or keeping them all to yourself. It's not like I have to do any of this. I am doing this in the interest of improving Croatia as a nation. Now, because you're going up against B teams and you're in the Swiss league, you are doing nothing to help Liechtenstein. And you cannot, there is a limit to how much you can do as Vaduz alone to build the nation of Liechtenstein. And what's the point? The point is to go up in the coefficients and to get better positioning in Europe. Like, how are you doing that? Like, what does it matter how many positions in Europe you get? Because you're not even playing in your own league. Like, so if you want to do a Vaduz save, great. I gave the wrong team, fuck. Yeah, understandably, De Silva and Tavana are... So what's the point? There's no point to you doing a Build a Nation, so why do you even care about the coefficients? Like, it means absolutely nothing. Like, fine, do your Vadu save. Be proud of your Vadu save. But you had to spend so much bandwidth last stream on the whole coefficient thing when it don't mean dick for you. Dortmund wins in extra time, 5-4 over Juve. So Dortmund is through to the round of 16. Nothing else has. Even losing didn't get me quite this way. Oh, I can't rest them for 2 days. Wait, who do we have after Rijeka? Goritza a week later, assuming no Champions League. We're going to have Champions League in between. The round of 16 is going to be like right there. So what's going to happen first? Are we going to play Rijeka or are we going to have the draw? We lost 158 million this month. I mean, honestly, I don't mind our backups. We are favored to win this one. We're at home. Have a good night. Enjoy your time alone in Liechtenstein. Slavko Panic has an improved temperament and he remains calmer in heated situations. We came in third for Manager of the Month. This is an outrage. It's an outrage. Never mind. Go to sleep. All right, good news. We cannot get Barca, Dortmund, Bayern, Porto, City, or Rijeka. We can get Atleti, Inter, Liverpool, Man U, Spurs, Real Madrid, PSG, or Napoli. Rijeka's got Inter. Chelsea is taking on Spurs. Bayern and PSG. Come on, PSG. Yeah, thank you. You read my mind. Bad news is we can get all of those clubs. Dortmund has Atleti. Porto's got Liverpool. Who's left for us? Napoli, Real Madrid, or Man U. I actually kind of want Napoli. Of all the options. Barca's got Man U. We have Madrid. Every frickin' year. Every year. We just get the worst draws in the world. I mean, last year we had Bayern in the knockout round. Didn't even make it past them. Porto and Spurs the year before. Marseille, that was brutal. That was brutal. At least we showed them this year by coming back and beating them at home. We start off at home. We need a good showing at home. Because I don't know. Okay, good news of our run of glory will be legendary. All right, we'll play Rijeka, and we'll play the first leg against Real Madrid before I got a bolt. I still have to put together tomorrow's episode of The American Dream. Here's what I'm curious about. Look at the opposition. So they, all right. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1. No, I don't want to proceed to the match. Jeez Louise. All right. Guinune, Garcete. The Thing. I'm putting the Thing in. You're going there. Wait. That wasn't Medikara. Laudrup is basically... Do I have the personnel to do a 4-4-2? Not really. We don't. I mean, we do have some guys who could potentially play as fullbacks / wingbacks. Every time you see the football, you just fall in love with the team again. Which team? Formation. I have been using, and I'm actually thinking about doing a video on it. I have been using a 4-4-2 in my offline save for like the last, ever since the beginning I started with the Kosovan team, and we've been pretty good, considering we're climbing up from very low on the coefficient list, and we started in the second tier. But I've got like a 70% win percentage in all competitions with it. Well, you should stop doing that. Why Expecto Patronum? Juan Zapata. Expecto Patronum is dead to me. He's leaving, and nobody wants to pay any money for him, so he can go. Kranasech will come in as well. Lobo, me, throw on Carlos, Grimm, Garcete, Guinuni, Tavana, Burstein, Zapata, Lobo, blah, blah, blah. All right, pick up where you left off last. If we can. If we can have half the match that we just had, I will be a very happy boy. And we are in excellent form, and Rijeka, frankly, is not. They're okay, but I'm feeling they're beatable. See, this is a match we could have worn one of our other kits. Played into the middle. Oh, Kronisic loses the header. Nopic. These guys do. They're Stipe Galic, who we failed to sign, by the way. I kind of forgot to go back in for him as we got closer to the trading deadline. Did I say trading deadline? Transfer deadline. Ugh, I feel so dirty. My American is showing. So, Nami, I do want to... So, no spoilers, but... It has been a challenge, because my team isn't as bad as you think. And I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just letting you know that players that I can afford and that I've found just don't have the ability to really knock the guys that I've already got out of their positions. Now, there are some that are basically dead to me, and I've either gotten rid of them or I'm in process of doing it. And we're still, again, early in the transfer window in Costa Rica. What is that? Come on. And it's Stipe Galic, of course. That was the absolute worst clearance attempt I have seen in Football Manager. Well, my scouting was very limited. I couldn't scout beyond Central America. And I only had 2 scouts, and they were both kind of mediocre. I've upgraded them. I've gotten more, and I can now scout the entire world. Bram Tavana equalizes. Nice. So now I can scout the whole world. Maybe my standards are just too high. I don't know if I trust the judgment of my DOF enough. What I have been doing, because most of my team is going to be made up of Costa Ricans anyway, and you'll see this in the episode tomorrow, I have been begun raiding the other teams in my league. So, but I was trying to scout hundreds of players with 2 scouts. Coast to Bayern. I mean, and the thing is, I mean, yeah, we were streaky and we bottled a couple of things, but we still on the overall table. Now Costa Rica is split. There's an opening stage and a closing stage. They're like 22 matches apiece. It's kind of redonkulous. But, ball through to Nopic. And he's going to score. But it will not count. On the overall table, though, like for the entire year, we won by 12 points. But I also understand that the point is to not win the league, although winning the league gets you to the next step. No, I'm not missing what you're saying at all. We do need to be better to compete. Come on the continental level. And you're suggesting ways that I can do essentially free scouting. Yeah, well, I'm afraid I'm going to run into much the same trouble that I'm having here in Croatia. Where I can't spend the money fast enough to match the money that I've got coming in. Because I have had to sell some players, too. Nice steal. Tavana. He's got men ahead. He's taken down by Petros from behind. Where is the yellow card? Back and forth. Lots of sloppy play from both sides. I haven't decided whether I'm feeling confident or absolutely shitting a brick over this match. See, a touch like that. Where it's so easy for them to recover. But then Burstein getting it back. So, like, both teams have spurts of good defensive play and spurts of really idiotic offensive play. Lobo, Meath, wide, Zapata. Zapata with a shot, and Baidu makes the save. Sent in. Oh, Garcete loses the header. Clear it away. Again, we're getting the shots on goal, and our shots on goal are hitting the target. Antunes, though, is just stealing it away from us left, right, and center. Luckily, Juan Carlos got it back. Grimm, though, untidy with the ball and with his discipline. Gajic through Dumbia, and Barron needs to make a brilliant save. Luckily, Dumbia was offside. But Rijeka just absolutely dominating in XG. They're taking more shots than we are. We've got the possession battle, but that doesn't win you matches. Ooh. No, I didn't want to archive that. All right, Zapata is injured. Luckily, we have De Silva on the bench, just ready and raring to go. Although I wonder if Goran Milicevic might be the better choice right now. I'm going to make an executive decision. I think Milicevic, although De Silva did such a job for us in the Champions League. But believe me, that way, again, I'm not trying to argue the point with you, obviously. I see your point. I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just trying to do what I can without, like, overthinking it. Grim deep shot made. Baidu the save. 9 attribute points over the last 5 months. Yeah, but he's got no PA. Juan Carlos Meath can't win it. Oh. Rijeka corner. See if we can get some Bartow Lake match magic. No, it's not the scouts. It's his coaching staff that's doing that evaluation. Once they're in your squad list, it's not the scout's opinion anymore. Good. Oh, come on, Bartow. Grim served it up to you on a platter, and you just gave it right back. I'm still sitting here completely clenched, guys. Braceta for Brol. Petros. Barra saw it all the way. It was amazing to me how vastly I could improve my staff. I replaced almost my entire staff. Whether their contract was going to be up or not. Get it clear. Santos to Braceta. Out wide. Antunes. Braceta. I'm going attacking for the final 6 minutes. And the only highlight's going to be theirs. Corner kick. Cleared away. They get it right back. Oh, my God, Blaj Barra. That is the save of the year. But we give away a corner. Again. Well, the only problem with them taking their time is if they score here. Again, can we not just clear the frickin' ball? And it's another corner. I can't yell at them. I can't do anything. Finally, why? You were all alone. You had space. Thank you. Blaj Barra just says, stop this now. Normally I don't like when we go long, but they were pressing. Dumbia can't pick out Espinoza. Guinuni's got Meath. Milicevic. Quickly back for Grimm. Milicevic finds William Meath, but has it taken away. Nopic to Dumbia. There's 20 seconds left, and we're going to... Petros wide. I just have no faith in this. I have no faith when taking on Rijeka. I mean, obviously, playing it short is not what we should be doing with this high press. Tavana, oh my God, we were going to score. I just had the feeling that we were going to go down and score. We were finally moving the ball the way we needed to. And we just ran out of time. Oh, well. C'est la vie. Hey, anybody know what Badger is streaming? All right, we moved ahead of Dinamo at least. That means Dinamo lost. Still 2 points behind Rijeka. Would have been great to win all 6 points. Broken ribs for Juan Zapata, so we don't have to worry about who we're going to play on that left side. Thank you. No, I don't care about... Rangers, if anyone... He's a right back. What am I even looking at him for? No Jonas Lobo in the next league match either. Three days to Real Madrid. I bet we out. I don't know. I just have a very good feeling that we're going to play well against Real Madrid. Especially after that performance against Rijeka. Because they really did come for us. And we still held on to a draw. Oh, good. Zapata's no longer concerned about his playing time. Probably because he's not going to be getting any for the foreseeable future. It's kind of like highest average rating in the Champions League is Zvijan Petrovic. Media classes him as an elite striker. He certainly was for us. 64 goals in 88 appearances with Spurs so far. Speaking of... Oh, he's got problems with both legs. Nice. I guess I didn't see what the injury was. It's a torn hamstring. All right, Rijeka in Inter set to get underway. Anybody at Bindong? No. The Eastern Whirlwind. Rijeka just beat Inter at home, but they lead that tie 2-1. that was good. That was very good. Champion or the Premier League is guaranteed a quarterfinalist. At least one. All right, we're going to keep our eye on that PSG match. Jessim Ali. Yeah, he's got too much gray. All right, well, De Silva is definitely coming in and getting the start here. Tavana and Burstein. I like Lobo Meath. Kranasech, Ron Carlos. Graham Garcete. Let's get DE in there. And we'll start... we can't start Didenko. I forgot Didenko was unavailable. Laudrup is going to be on the bench. Guignoni, of course, is going to be on the bench. There's a lot of overlap between this song and You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, isn't there? I mean, it's Bachman Turner Overdrive. So, I guess they come by it honestly. Bearers in goal. It's going to be the Thing. I'm going to put him on defend duty just to be safe. Garcete and DE. Kranasech behind De Silva, Lobo, Meath, and Juan Carlos. Tavana and Burstein. Leading the line, Tavana is now wanted. I think he's always been wanted. Do we give the... No, we own Real Madrid after what happened last... Oh. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's the same damn backup music. Didn't even just go, ooh, ooh. A 4-5-1 against our 3-5-2. Oh, yeah, the oncoming final match of the evening. Let's make it count. I didn't check. Patrick Vieira. Well, they're quite enjoying this nice crisp passing. Oh, nice steal, though, by William Meath. Throw it forward. Oh, he sends it ahead, but he sent it wide. Final third throw in. Lobo back for Juan Carlos. Lobo. Juan Carlos. Moving it to his right. Still with it. Shoots it wide. That could have been a nice goal. Bad effort, but... I mean, good effort, but poor execution. Although we are the proud owners of the only shot on goal of the match. So, take that for what it's worth. Nice steal by D.E. Juan Carlos, oh, he loses it to Jetton. Ball cleared, though, right into the feet of Garcete. De Silva, back to the goal. Circles around, takes it in. Back post, Juan Carlos, and he's got a goal, his 8th of the year. Juan Carlos with the back post header. What was I saying about us and our right wing needing to be able to handle back post headers? I take it all back. Hajduk 1, Real Madrid 0. I've got to say, I am actually very surprised at our defense in the Champions League. We really have it. Kronic, so close. I mean, we held Villarreal to 3 shots the entire match. I think it took them almost 40 minutes to get their first of the game. And here we are 31 minutes in, not a shot on goal from Real Madrid. In fact, they're not asking very pointed questions of us right now. Tavares got Bernstein taken down. Meath with it. His shot will be deflected, and it will go out behind for a corner. Think there should have been a foul, but I'm not the one that makes these calls. Cleared, but only as far as De Silva. Carrying it in from range, and it almost skipped past Ruiz. He is able to get his hand on it. Another corner kick opportunity. This coming from the near side. Juan Carlos in, easily handled by Albinho. Won by Bernstein. Recycles it ahead. De Silva, Garcete, Bernstein. Unfortunately, an errant pass that De Silva played out, though. Throw in. Juan Carlos getting it back from Lobo. Juan Carlos into the box. Looking far post, just a bit off target. It will be deflected out, though, and another corner. So the pressure remains on. I just sadly think we're going to need to be more impressive than 1-0. If we want to get through into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, we need to be better than 1-0 at home. Even against a team like Real Madrid. Even against a team like a shotless Real Madrid. Like, a little bit of me thinks that we should go attacking because we're already there. But I just know that that's going to just open us up at the back. 1 minute added on, has almost completely expired. De Silva, he's got Lobo. Lobo finds Burstein, and Burstein finds his second goal of the year. At the death of the first half, it is Hajduk 2, Real Madrid 0. Real Madrid did manage to get a shot on goal. Now, how do you have a shot on goal and a shot on target with 0 XG? How do you have a shot that has literally no chance of going in? These are the questions that we need answers for. Like, maybe it was one of those like weak little looping headers that the goalkeeper just goes, yeah, get this out of my face. Juan Carlos deep. His cross is in, but Ruiz able to handle that one. 2 Hajduk players on the doorstep, if it weren't for Ruiz. Final third throw in. We've hit the hour mark. Juan Carlos. Kranasec under some pressure, but he gets it clear to Juan Carlos. Moving it to his left into the box, and his shot's going to be not great. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, we're doing what we need to do, and that is winning the match at home. Rune Lieblein's going to come in place of William Mead. Baran Tavana, he's played pretty well. You know what? Laudrup, come on in, son. Show us the player that you used to be. And is it so much that Laudrup fell off, or we just stopped using him on purpose? Kranasec dispossessed by Jorge. Played ahead. Bosic quickly turning it away. Shevchenko. What a sliding tackle by Kranasec. Laudrup drops it to Garcete. All right, the pressure is on now from Madrid. Look at the breakthrough. Juan Carlos feeds it forward. He's got Burstein. Hits off the inside of the far post and stays out. Oh, that better not bite us in the butt. Gianluigi Gale. Jetson. Oh, my God. Are you absolutely kidding me? But I called it, didn't I? I knew as soon as we missed that one. As soon as that one didn't count, we were going to give away a stupid goal. And it was Jetton's first goal of the year. 5th shot of the game for Real Madrid. And here they are looking for more. It's like a tale of two different games. First half, Real Madrid had a single shot on goal without a lick of XG in the first half. And now all of a sudden, with less than 20 minutes to go, they look completely different. And we're going to have our work cut out for us at the Bernabeu. Oh, dear sweet Lord. I know. They have made 5 changes. So they are fresh. So we may need to do the same. I haven't heard this song in a while. Our guys aren't still coming on the pitch, are they? Oh. Sometimes I get a little aggressive when I'm scrolling. We're demanding more. We kind of need another goal, though. As much as I want to just waste time and see this game out, we could most definitely benefit from another goal. De Silva chipping it in. Not handled by the keeper. Vladimir's got it. Jorge sliding tackle and Shevchenko going the other way. Come on. Lenzi, it's that guy that I wanted to sign. I wanted to sign Lenzi. And all of a sudden, our tactics have just like the team is just like going rogue on us. We won the match, but I'm not certain we're going to win the war. We scored on our only 2 shots on target. So I'll take the win. But Jiminy Christmas. That was a lot more painful than it needed to be. All right, I'm going to roll the dice. I have a feeling that Biz is getting off pretty soon. Honestly, I'm shocked he's still on this long. So we're going to go over to the Bizarro Brigade. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I appreciate you. You guys are the best. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye. Oh, wait, hold on. Damn it. I'm watching his stream, and I saw he just started playing Take On Me, which is his end song. Like, we literally were going to be raiding into an empty stream. Screw it. We're going to go hang out with Badger. Let's try this again. Have yourselves a wonderful night, guys. Badger's wearing a stupid hat. It should be fun. See you later. Bye-bye.